So much crazy stuff. Eddie's going to give a lecture about Canada, okay? About what happened in the history of Canada. That's Eduardo, Eddie. Okay, Neufab. Okay, he speaks Russian too. Okay, he speaks. How do you say it? Palestinian or what? What's the language? Muslim? What's the official language?
My official language
No.
is French.
Oh yeah, French. He's born for France. His parents were from.
But hey,
He speaks
I
four
can
languages.
teach you English, by the way. Okay, so what French? I can teach you English. Don't worry.
He spoke four languages. He speaks.
Speaking
I
American,
I saw him speaking with Russians and stuff. He spoke, I guess, good Russian.
Okay, so then. Take care, you and your French and your English and whatever was.
Okay. He fixed the house too.
Yeah.
Okay.
See you, Gina. See you, Hans. See you, Mr.
Okay.
Bobby.
Okay. His fiance, she understands English.
Yeah, but
She speaks. She's from Denai, so she speaks North accent, right? You say ba or bo? Yeah, ba. Okay, North says ba,
What's the difference
No.
with that?
or bo
Not
bo.
set, Bo.
North says bo,
So what's the bo and ba now?
and the North,
Can you stop it?
in the North, in the North,
Bye, my friend. Bye, bye.
they say ba.
Bye, bye.
I'll say bo, and South, they say.
Love you.
Bye.
Miss you, okay.
What a crazy day today, my Russian friend.
How about
Okay,
your Canadian friend that came and see you, man? And
he did.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Han.
See you guys.
Okay, you
Drink
make
coffee,
it.
huh? This is the only thing that you want from me is coffee. Is that what it is?
We're talking right here, Han.
Fine.
Bye bye. You want to get out? I say, come on. He always screams. Hey, you like that? Okay. Hey, we're streaming live. Okay. Hey, it's 8:30. You want to get out of the house. Okay, I talked to him earlier today. A lot of people got issues. So do I. They got to stick together. But what a day. The Russian guy, bad day. Actually, it's not a bad day.
What a difficult day.
I don't know. We have to really think about it. It wasn't difficult. Amusing. Okay.
What a...
No, look at it as amusing. Amusing. Okay, no, it's not difficult. Okay, when you care about people, you worry about things. Okay? And it's not even worry. I'm not worried shit. Concerned is the word. Concerned. I don't worry. Oh, I'm so worried. No, concerned. Okay. Okay, hi. Yeah, we got 15 people watching us. Okay. I was going to film a couple of times live, but I didn't. But what a day. I'll tell you a brief story. Okay, the Russian guy, okay, he'd been there over 2.5 years. Okay, they were on overstay the last time. He came here for business. As a Vietnamese woman business partner, she screwed him around. Okay? So, you know the jit of it in the beginning. It's going to link together. So, the reason for the overstay for him, his wife and 2 children. The 2 children got ran over from a motorbike and they were in the hospital, lost teeth and everything. Well, the parents have to stay with the children. So they're not able to go. Well, supposedly he brought the documents and he waited a couple weeks and he had to pay, I don't know, $400 or $500 late fee for the wife, you know, and wanted a child. The other child was actually born here. So I don't think any, you know, no citizenship here naturally. They don't want it, he said, you know, or them or whatever. Just get whatever, you know, the Russian one. But hey, that's what he said. I thought you had an option, but nevertheless, you know, it's the part of the story. You know, doesn't mean anything to me. It's just part of the story, what I understood. And he speaks good English. Okay, don't be annoying. Okay, okay. So, okay, people have no. It's not that. Okay, people have a lot of issues worldwide. Okay, so yeah, stop it. Shut up. Don't be fucking annoying. Okay, what to see you again? We're talking. Okay, Vietnamese say hang apply. Okay, we had 15 viewers. Yeah, I have a lot of people. I'm supposed to be anointing. I'm not anointing this. Okay. So getting back to his story. So you should have some sort of law. Something happens. Somebody has injury or whatever. Doctors say you can't travel. You know, you just can't travel. Okay, you're in the hospital. You have a no travel order. It's legitimate. You shouldn't have to do border runs or things like that. Okay, and he's not the only one. I know some other people too. You know, so it's just okay. So whatever that happened, and he paid the fee, and he has to loan money and take a mortgage on his property in Moscow. He's an attorney, international. You know, he just suffered through some difficulties. You know, he'll come back though. You know, he's a fighter. You know, he's gonna go back. You know, straighten out whatever he has to straighten out. But give him some advice. Get rid of that property. Okay, or rent it out. Get his 900. He can live over here good for 900 and restart business. But no, Vietnamese partner said you didn't pay back tax. Okay, you have to pay some tax, and it's voted under partners. Well, what happened is the female, older Vietnamese woman partner took money that some young Russian people gave to him. Okay? Yeah, hi, how are you? Okay, and to get a business license. It's a couple $100 cheap. I don't know, $400, $800, you know, cheap. Business surface office, you could do it, and it's just something minor, basic. Okay, well, he gave her the money. And he goes, well, back tax. Okay. She didn't process the papers. Okay. The paperwork's small money. They could have processed the papers. She didn't. That was her job. Okay. Well, they came to his house. This happened 2 months ago with one house. They took his computer. They took his phone. He was left with one phone. Okay. Like a 1.5-year-old baby and a 7-year-old baby. Okay, and these are rough guys. Okay. So they broke the place up. They have to go. They lose their security deposit. Okay. So they found some shithole place that was like $160 a month, and electricity bill like 1.5 million. Small in the market area. A garbage place. But they dealt with it and this and that. You know. And the wife's not one to fool with. Okay, she had a kid before her too, and she used to run around with a rough crowd. She's 30, he's 38. You know. Okay, well, she went back there after that and had a big argument fight with them. You know, I don't think it was a fist fight. Okay. Bad, bad, bad. It could have turned bad. Well, a few weeks passed. Once again, they settled in a new place. Um, they're only one phone. The guy's hard to communicate. And the people are talking to the Russian community how bad this guy is, how evil. No, he's not. As a credible international attorney, and he's a Russian attorney, I saw the documents. Fluent in English, very classy man. Okay? That's that. You know, even when he drinks, he's a nice, polite person. You know, he's not a violent person at all. Okay? Not like a lot of the crazy ones I know in America. They'll kill you. Attorneys I know would have somebody kill you. Okay, they nuts. You know, not this guy. He's from Moscow. He's a nice man. You know, we hit it off. Feng shui. You know, things like that. I hit it off with a lot of people. You know, but okay. Let me finish this part of the story. Okay, he came up with the gelt. That's a Yiddish term for money. Italians say the zort. Chicago, give me my zort. Okay, he came up with $400, $800. You had to pay back fees and, processing and the child, two children, the wife, they had to do a visa run. It's like 11 hour each way. That's that. Okay, they didn't determine what his overstay is. And it should have never been like this. Never. Well, he's trying to straighten that out. So he got the airline tickets for his family to go back to Moscow. And he might end up going back to Moscow. You know how much you got to pay? Tremendous, because there's no 30-day. You're a 14-day advance. Okay? So, and, okay, the money to save his face that the Vietnamese partner took, you're going to pay them. Okay? Okay, so excuse me. Well, I guess he was here about a week ago. I wasn't here after he got beat up. Okay, they sprayed mace in his face, beat him up. We were supposed to do a video. I said I'm going to start doing videos. I shut my mouth for years. 20, 30 years. I should be doing all kinds of videos. Food, non-food, just life stories. If you only knew the story of my life, I led about 7 of them. Okay. Oh. But, okay, so he went back there. Okay, this for the beating. Okay, he got drunk, he's depressed. The wife's not there. Okay, children are not there. Okay, it's raining a little bit towards the north. I have to go to a different country. And sleep by himself. So he drank a bunch of beer and he went to the Russian area to tell them, again, this is the story. And he said, no, you owe me the money. You owe me the money. Right? Because I don't have it now. They stole his computer. The young Russian guys. So they sprayed him. They beat his face. Okay. So I helped him out the best I could. Money, friendship, advice. That's all. Well, I give attorneys a lot of advice. Union people, government people in my past. I'm a pretty good advisor. I'm a great advisor. Okay. 97%, please 100%. Okay. Okay, so down the block. This how this story all come about. Okay, Eddie wanted to come here, by the way. The guy from Canada. It was around 8:30ish, and my wife stays in the room because she's cuckoo. Okay, she loves to write and selfish person. She read the Bible, for 3 years studied, and she should have listened and don't read the bad shit, the derogatory. Just read that way. She was doing it online, and everything was fine. And I had some Bibles. Then she went to Peter. Okay, the priest. Worst thing I ever did. Okay. You don't give her a baptismal. She was writing some fun books. Okay, based on the Bible. I say it's too much. And if you give 1 or 2 things, give. He wants no part of it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and Big Apple John even said the same thing. Okay. They old school. They're not going to play like that. Like with the Trump stuff. Okay. You're not going to meet, Pope Leo. Okay. Not going to happen. Okay. Okay. If the information is correct, what I saw, there's issues. You look into it. This isn't about that, and it could be misleading, but it's probably not misleading. Okay. Okay. You do things the Catholic way, and this way. Otherwise, get out of here. We don't care. Well, guess what? Okay. I'm gonna send somebody. Okay. Robert Francis from my neck of the woods, Chicago. Okay. Remember one thing. When I came over there a long time ago for translation, I asked the nuns. I found out Peter was at that other church. You denied because the mother was a self-proclaimed Buddhist. And I lost a kid for 16 years because of that. Really messed up my life. Okay. Okay. Bible says you got to help foreigners. All it was some basic translation about children's rights, father rights. That's all it was. Okay? But won't do it. I didn't know you back then, but I went to that church. I went to a couple of them. Okay? I go to pray. I'm not there to play. If I want to play, I'll go to a casino and play. Okay? I was in horse racing. I drive horses. Professional or I softball. So if I want to play, I'll play that way. Okay? I go there. I do my own thing. I'm left-handed. Okay? Okay? That's another one where you tell people about the myth. Okay? I'm not Lucifer. The priest apologized maybe for that. I don't know. But he owes me a lot of money. He owed me money too, and I want it. Okay? Let me tell you. Okay? Bintron too. Okay, Thomas, I had a meeting a long time where I got the photographs to meet the Archbishop. Okay? Okay, I'm CEO of World Better Business Organization Incorporated under tax law 501c3. Okay? 14 years ago to help the poor and the impoverished and the business people alike. That's all. Do some humanitarian things. Okay, I'm not getting into detail, but it's business related and education related. Well, guess what? Come on now. Okay. All right, here, I'll give you an education. My child, I warn you to stay away from any teachings except these. There is no end to books. Yeah, keep reading, keep reading. Be a lazy fuck and don't work. Okay? And too much study will wear you out. Anything you do too much, it wears you out. You want to go to a casino? Okay, you want to make love with your husband and wife? Okay, you want to sleep too much, work too much? Yeah, it wears you out, fool. Okay? Okay, here, 13. Everything you were taught can be put into a few words. You know, you're taught everything. Reading, writing, arithmetic, sports, cooking, how to pick your nose, how to wipe your butt. Okay, we're taught everything. Okay? So it says, respect and obey God. You know what respect is? Respect somebody. Okay, you got an issue, I'll try my best. That's respect. Okay, you can hate my country, I don't care. Okay, you want to hate me? Okay, good. Whatever your reason is. Okay, I'll try to help you. Hate people. Okay, that's it. I'm going to tell you, don't park your car there. Police going to give you a ticket. Okay, don't tow it. Yeah, okay, you hate me. But I'm the one who told you. Okay, and that happened a few times too, especially when you're in the bar. Okay, because I'm not an asshole. Okay, that's it. Okay, that's American cliche. That means you do bad to people. You don't care about people. That's an asshole. Okay, okay, I'll correct it. Okay, it's called an anus. Okay. Okay, so we know respect and obey God. There's teachings, 10 Commandments, 7 deadly sins. Keep it real simple. Okay. Then this is what life's about. Just keep things simple. Be cool with people and helpful with people. Don't be cheapskate. You know, that's it. Here, I need surgery for you. I don't cry out. I bleed. They've been bleeding every day. The fuck? That's that. I have COPD. That doesn't mean you're crying. What's the sense in it? Okay? There's no sense. Deal with it. I got gout too. Okay, rich man's disease. Deal with it. That's the way life is. See my Christmas tree? Every year is Christmas. But this one I like. What's that called in Vietnamese? I like this style. Okay? Yeah, the guy burned me for about $150. Guy was in jail for 17 years. I tried to help him out. Okay? Big real estate guy. I want to put him to work to do some general talking sales. You know what salespeople do? They sell. They're bullshitters. Okay, my stuff's not bullshit. And education is similar. Import, export, or do some franchising. He's a good salesman, but they don't want to pay. Okay, well, it's 7 months ago. Well, I have it in 2-3 weeks. I got a brand new. We got a car worth $20,000 and $30,000 in gold. Okay, give me my money. Okay, don't want to give. So people are. Okay. Guess what? That gold going to be gone. That car going to be gone. Because trust me, a lot of people burn me. Their faces, they're handicapped, they lost everything. Don't burn somebody that's good. Okay, I did one time 20 years old, 19. Some woman gave me a lot of money. I said I owe money. Okay. That's it. I hope to see her. I hope she's okay. If I don't see her, I pray to God for her. Okay? Dylan Brothers Liquors. Wonderful woman. A lot younger than me. She's going through a divorce. Okay? That's it. I told the priest. I didn't do much. 7 Hail Marys. I had to have a translator. Okay? And I didn't go to the priest there. Okay? Wanted to. Okay? I kind of liked the guy, but I don't know. I want to help him. I want to put him together with the Buddha. The Buddha that says I'm a bad person. I went to the mountain with my friend Vit. He had some issues. He's not religious. Yeah, they want 1.8 million for a bicycle. That's another thing. Bullshit. Yeah, you go for spiritual retreat. I have an issue. There's a priest over here, wonderful. It's a different, I forgot what it's called, like the Little Brothers of the Poor. Wonderful. Sermon's great, speaks English. Man, they got heart there. They even speak Italian too. One guy was in Italy, and all the old guys. They're different. They're not all the same. I'm Roman Catholic, my bloodline, and Jewish too. Okay. Okay, so there's all different denominations. You can be Catholic, but it's this and this and this, or you can be Jewish, you can be Christian, Protestant, you can be whatever government organization. It's not all the same. Okay, you fly under whatever the flag is, but it's different. Okay, people don't get it. Okay, we'll tell you later the history of Canada. Okay, people don't know what Canada was. Okay, it was a bunch of native Indians, like America, which I knew that part. And Eddie lives there, and he's good friends with the natives. Okay, the French went there, yeah, England went there. Okay, the Britain went there. They went all over. Study geography. Go online. Okay, it's the way it is. So I don't want to hear the Middle East stuff, this and this. Every country. Okay. Hey, don't want to get into that, but get to this. Back to this. This is what life's about. Respect and obey God. That's all. Okay, look at whatever the word. Or just respect and obey your mother. You don't believe in God. That's fine. Church of Scientology. Okay, Church of Scientology. Okay, Big Bang Theory. Yeah. I make a joke about that. Remember when you were young? Okay, boys and girls? Okay, and you made love real good and you weren't supposed to because the Bible, you don't supposed to do such things. Okay? And you don't. I hope I never did. Okay? Okay, get married first. And I used to say, man, it's a Big Bang Theory. Man, she's good. I was good too. That's the Big Bang. Okay, it's not a theory when it happens. So, okay, so you don't believe in whatever. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's your prerogative. Doesn't matter. But if you live your life good, that's most important. Okay, if you're dead, you're dead. If there's another place, there's another place. And if you're good, just be good, my mother said. That's that. It isn't the, oh, I want to be good, I'll go to heaven, or I'll give all this money. You better look at that, too. I got a photograph. When people think you do this, oh, and you're going to go to heaven. No, it don't work that way. Okay? Okay? People are misconstrued. Okay? Misunderstand and everything. Like I said with the Canada thing. Okay, Italy, too. They were invaded. Okay, and all these islands. Vietnam, China. It's all over. You know what I mean? The way it is. Okay, Coca-Cola want to take over Pepsi or whatever. Or in business, you want to do a corporate buyout. You know, McDonald's challenged Burger King. They open up across the street from each other. They had burger wars years ago. Here's a booger war. Here, booger. Here, give me a booger and go like that to me. Booger. Okay, see the booger? Okay, we're having a booger war. And I put the booger on her. Okay, I want to eat a booger. I want to eat a burger. Say, I want to eat a burger.
Burger.
Okay, then booger.
Burger.
Okay, how do you say in Vietnamese? Nói tiếng Việt. Nói tiếng Việt. Toi mun bò. What do you say?
Hamburger.
Bò hamburger, beef hamburger. How do you say cheese?
And for my.
Ang phô mai. Ang mean eat. Okay, then phô mai is cheese. Okay, that's it. Toi mun I want. Or you could say, there's another thing, di dai. That's a different kind of one. Like I want to.
Đi đái It's go pee pee.
Go pee pee, dee die. Okay. But then toy is me. But us is chum toy. You know. So how the structure is. That's if you say it a little bit different, people understand. Okay. So don't stress on all of this. Okay. It's just structure. I want to make water. I want to make pee. That's it. Or I need. Okay, better you say need. Because I want something else. Okay? Okay? You know, you can use it loosely. I want. Well, if if the pee got to come out and you feel it, okay, it's better to say I need to make pee. Or please, I need money. Okay? That's it. Okay, or look at my situation and think for yourself if it's good situation or bad situation. Okay, that's that. So if somebody wants to ask nicely, okay, Dad, don't. I'm just a realist, you know. Okay, okay, you understand? Okay, I could recognize if I know before 9/11. I know a lot of things. Okay, my cousin used to say, I'm half the time you have Jewish Herbie say, I'm a Jew, I know things. And my friend Tony Moses Khalil, he hates Jews. Okay, he loves me. Okay, I care about him too. And I got a lot of people messed up. I'm messed up too. Okay, maybe I should be a priest. I probably would have been a good priest. My name's Robert Scott. It is Robert Francis. He lives so far from me. I like him. He can be a rough one. I'm gonna tell you. All roads lead to Rome. I said that before, and I used the name Emperor, not King. Okay. Okay. An emperor is a nice thing, and sometimes you got to do whatever you got to do. You got to clean the house with the corruption. You know. Even the medical price Mr. Five took years ago. Remember, Peter? Okay, I ran all over GNC. Yeah, start with that little basic medicine. Okay. Well, you advised him. You didn't tell him I'm the mastermind. Too bad he died. Okay. Let me tell you, I wanted the pharmacy to be done over here. Okay. I never knew nothing about here. I just studied geography, and I figured, hey, 1995, business as usual. Okay. And there was declaration of war. And that's that. Okay, you gotta have a declaration. Okay, let's be serious in the court of law. Okay, if you don't have deed, you don't own it. Okay, we don't care verbal. Okay, in a case maybe you could, if everybody nowadays, you know, bunch of people around, deals, yeah, nobody keeps talking. Yeah, I think they can be held up in a court of law. Okay, just like your transcripts when you do business online, like how I got screwed years ago. Okay, doing business with the lady inside. She's not a lady, a female inside her business service office. Got me good. Should be behind bars. Okay. And not to drink in bar either. And I want it that way. That's that. Okay. That's all. Okay. Okay. Hey, we got children rights, father rights, okay, human rights, civil rights, worldwide. Okay, I got 2 kids, and guess what? A lot of people screwed me around. Okay, and trust me, God taking care of yous, and I know it, and I pray for you guys to change and gals to change, just the way it is. Okay, and I'm a stupid guy. That's okay. Okay. You can take care of your master's degrees and your law degrees, okay, and master of business administration, okay, master of bait business, okay. Stupid. Be cool with people. Okay, I'll give you the phone a little bit. Okay. Well, God will judge everything we do. Yeah, God judges, and the presiding judge of each respective court of law, okay. Whatever happens, okay, you can get your day in court. Okay? Hey, let me tell you, they're going to force it. I want to see the judge. I have my right. I want a presiding judge. to preside over this. Okay, you don't go over a judge, and that's in America. Okay, you see immigration, you get a lawyer and you gotta see a judge. That's immigration. Okay, they probably have immigration judge, but you have to go to the court chambers, or at least that's how it's designed there, and you get your day. Okay, you're here illegally. You came here illegally. Okay, maybe you could stay or not stay. Let's see your record, and that's what's going on there. Well, when you're overstay, if you got screwed from somebody, okay, they stole your money, theft by deception, they deceived you to business service offices. Guess what? There's nobody you can contact, and when you do contact there, they turn away most of the time. Okay, it's bureaucracy, it's bullshit. There's nothing set up. And the honorable judge knows, okay, if they decline, get out of my face. Okay, if they decline, they're disrespecting the Justice Department. Okay, when somebody's a victim, okay, and the honorable judge, you're not going to disrespect your country. Okay, citizen, not citizen, don't work that way. When you're the bench, trust me, Rene Guerre got arrested. So maybe he's done. I hope he's living. Wonderful judge. Okay, a few people I knew. Okay, and some attorneys and stuff. Ted Leverage, a lot of people were nice. Yeah, I met Obama. I met Trump years ago. Well, wait till I talk them stories. True, too. Hi, Cousin Pudgy. Okay, just tell the people he gave me the $200-$300 gift certificate. That's how I met him at Faces. Okay, Tony Moses. Yeah, he testified when I met Obama when he first ran for office. Okay, I'm a registered Republican, but a lot of my dear Democrat friends, Senator Ted Leverage, my heart. I know a lot of people. And most of them, I never said who my family members are. I got good and bad ones too, who above the table and under the table. Look at the movie Casino and Goodfellas. Okay, I'm the last son. Okay, every side of the family. Okay, make your own brand name. I worked at 12 years old and went to school. My parents got divorced when I was 5. Okay, when the Italians say, "Hey, you're a man," you act like a man. That's that. You really do. I work 2 or 3 jobs. Okay? And most people that have to pay for nothing, I pay. No big deal. I work. You know, we go out every day, 2, 3, 4 times a day. Okay? Work. That's that young. Then figure, try to save money, make contacts, learn a lot of things. I must have worked 40 jobs by the time I was 23. And I'm buddy with all the owners for the first couple days. I guess look at my face. Look at my nose. I'm Jewish. Half. Italian too. I'm British Jew. Russian Jew too. I know my ADN DNA. I'm me, but I know my ADN DNA. Yeah, you don't want that. Bible 1, Bible 2. My family names. I'm still researching more. Okay, my aunts better tell me everything. Okay? Yeah. But that's all. It's people should know their family tree and the bad things and the good things that their family did. That's all. Okay? Yeah, I used to be very sincere, very soft-spoken. I did a video 17 years ago, so soft-spoken. Now I know why Obama and a lot of people like me. I was very soft-spoken. Like I wasn't melodramatic or anything. That's the world. Trump, too, was very soft-spoken. Beautiful. Okay, he's 20 years older than me, so that's what I could figure. Maybe he saw something in me when I said that face in Chicago. I ordered all the best food, Pudgy, Frankie, delicious food there. Because you know the way we eat. Yeah, the clams, baked oysters, baked and raw. I got a dozen each. Dozen shrimp. Oh, man. Okay, over ice, dipping sauce. Okay, flaming sakanaki, the Greek cheese, that stink. Oh, man, I love it. Okay, a few other things, 2 side salads. With 2 bottles of Dom Perignon. 22.23. I'm wearing Guess and then 200, 300 pair of discount shoes at Faces. Trump came to my table. We exchanged on his friend, Mr. Brown. Yeah, I advised them about that property there. I used to live down the block from Holy Name Cathedral, and I walked past. Yeah, I used to see the big priest and all of that. I might have talked. I used to eat at P. John's. I worked at P. John's and a few other places. Michael Miller, a bunch of people from France, the best chefs. That was in the 80s and 90s. I was just a young, innocent kid. Wise, seen things, but, not a punk, not a wise guy. You know. Well, that's okay. So all right, next chapter. Okay, don't be a fool. Okay, 5. Don't be or 15. Don't be a fool. Okay, that's that. Okay, and destroy your parents. Yeah, I'm a fool when I'm young. God rest my mother, Dorothy Felper, Greco Wesley. Yeah, he got mad. You hear what he said? Well, he's back to the same shenanigans. My wife. No, no, he wanted to come, and I just asked him. You heard him. Just bring a couple bags. No, what you know? No. No. You should have came out and showed them. That's rude.
Yeah, but sometimes when you have the mood and writing story, you cannot stop it, or else it will
Well,
be
Eddie
lost.
don't care because Eddie's rude. Okay,
It will be
you know
gone.
that, and she told you, and he knows she
never come
writes.
back.
You know, she abuses me. She got to stop with this. And Father Peter, you
Yeah!
what?
I like
Listen, oh,
cockroach.
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 Okay, listen. I'll put you together with that Buddha over there. Okay, savingbooking.com. Mr. Vitt, CEO, dear friend of mine, same
Oh,
brother.
he didn't drink it?
Okay, he has.
Did he drink it?
I don't think so.
And so that's why he get mad. Oh my goodness. Oh, boring. It's bored. She's bored, not boring.
Yeah, it's boring here. She's bored.
Yeah, she's bored. But she's not a boring person.
Yeah.
She's bored because nobody talks to her and then she doesn't talk or something, maybe.
Okay, tell about your story then.
What story? I just posted.
No, okay, now we had 30 viewers at one time, and I don't do keyword.
Maybe our other stories. So what are you doing? That's it.
Live stream.
For what? I haven't put makeup.
You look better. You look better this way. Look.
That's like that then. Okay, or yeah, tomorrow see coffee. That's a message. No, I say this thank you for the coffee. You're very nice. Hot coffee.
I'll send them the link.
It's cold now.
No, that's it for coffee. Run away anyways. I go right down the block for coffee. My cousin's store. Okay, understand? You know with that. We're here talking, and I wanted you to say the story. For years, I begged you. Okay, live stream. Okay,
Peter didn't do bad for me, so just went to I write many stories.
hey, tell them about your funny stories. English Vietnamese. I told her they're going to take insult that guy, and stop it.
I tell
They're Catholic.
as long as you don't write, you don't do the baptism, I write more story about you to spam.
No. What she does? She's Miss H, and he's Mr. P, and whoever, and she writes these cute stories. I guess they're cute. I heard a couple of them, and it's interwoven. Okay.
Another story. This would be this very funny story. What you call in Vietnamese?
Talk loud. No, I think Vic.
How you pronounce it in Vietnamese?
L M BQ.
Yeah, that's English. And
And the
French.
King Vitz, a French,
In French and in Vietnamese.
FV for French.
La ma. Meh.
Okay, it's supposed to be some joke in Vietnamese. She understands Latin
This is the
too.
name of a priest.
Oh, it's the name of a priest.
So this is stand for a priest.
It's an acronym.
Yeah, acronym.
Acronym.
Priest BQ. BQ? What's the difference? I have that story I will post soon.
Okay, she have a story. Okay. No, but what she does, she uses scriptures in in the Bible, right?
Yeah.
I told her, write good stories based. I did it. Remember when I came here? The original King James version. Some famous preacher guy signed it before I came here. Okay, and Ben Tron took it. Well, he said he left it at Van Pearl Land. I hope it stops the war. I wrote things in there based on people I know, their characteristics. And my wife read it, and I was writing a melodrama. Okay, because I had a kid here before I got stabbed. I all kinds of crazy shit. Got scammed. Okay, the Bank of America, all kinds of things. Crazy union people, all crazy people. Okay, if they would have not been crazy and just listened to me, okay. I forgot the famous guy. He stopped the wars and stopped the stuff, and I think he was a Jewish guy. Everybody liked him. He was like a third party, non-biased. My family talk about him all the time. Kissinger. I mean, I'm probably a Kissinger. I want to be a Kissinger. Kiss. Okay, and it's that. Kiss, make up. Okay, man kiss here, okay. Man, woman kiss the lips. Okay, we're not a unit. I like one trip. I used to say unit. My whole family would say unit. That's the Italian side and the Jewish side. That was 70s and 80s. Man, I flipped when he called the people. Now you're a unit. That's what they would say. Say, don't let people treat you like a unit. Okay, you're a human being. You're a good person. You know what you're doing. Don't have them treat you as a unit. Okay, basically to me a unit is I am a robot. My name is Robert Scott. I am a unit. Use me as a unit. And by the way, they had modern day human slavery. At CNN, I think they're still doing these human interest stories. Well, about before COVID 1 year or so, but I wasn't able to see it because they stopped and they turned to French. But it had to do with Asia. Asia. Okay, not China, but Asia. Some sort of trick. Okay. I guess to get soft-hearted people, whatever, religion you're or not religion. Okay, you're soft heart. Some sort of game, and I probably got tied up in it. America, we help a lot of people. Okay, we always did. So, you're supposed to have a seniority when you travel worldwide. Okay, special police supposed to follow us. And if we do something wrong, it ain't for that. Okay, if you drink too much, do some bullshit, smoke weed or whatever, yeah, smoke with us. That's that. Okay, it's not no criminal activity stuff. Man, people used to come to me all the time when somebody nuclear shit did 20 years ago, 18 years ago. So get out of here. I'll be an agent, okay? Call the American Embassy in whatever country I'm in, call the embassy. Fuck, come to me with that stuff. Crazy. People just want to set you up. They dress like military, green sock. I don't want no parts of it. Get out of here. I'm sitting here my coffee. Leave me alone. Man, I should have live streamed a long time ago. I got my personal stories, and when you got losers come by and they put the German shit over there, okay? Yeah, I know it's your brother, Peter. Okay? They put the Nazi shit, the German shit over there, too. Okay? You see over there? Okay, my wife said somebody's doing slander. They sent some white people over here. I have it online. I thought somebody moved in and they were painting. She says, oh, they're painting there, but it looks ugly. If she would have said, Yeah, right over there. Look at that stick. And she knows it too. I split her head like a coconut. Okay, you see the coconuts over there? And not joke. Okay, don't come to my neighborhood with graffiti and stuff, and put Germany, okay, and Nazi shit and Berlin and no money. That's that guy I helped. Okay, the other Russian guy died. Okay, he went with nice guy. Tried to help him. He had 1 foot, his hand blown off. Other people went to jump off a bridge. We helped. One made the media. Okay, you just do it. And then when I saw Pope Francis, he helped a lot of people and don't say nothing. You just do it. And apparently, Robert Francis from my area, that's his given name. Okay, Privet, or my best friend years ago, Frank Privet. It's very similar. Okay, I can't pronounce it, so I'm sorry. But no, the family name. Okay. Yeah, I'm Robert Scott. Okay, he's Robert Francis. I like the name Francis. I work high school. Hi, Francis. Okay, but I failed everybody. Okay, you were a nice guy, an elder guy. I should have read all the high schools. Okay, I should. The Koreans too knew at the investment group. Okay, hello. I'm from India. I want to learn American English. Yeah, we're gonna do some videos. Maybe we can do things together. Okay, a lot of Indian people, they speak pretty good. Russians speak very good to certain ones I know, but it's the accent, you know. So, oh, your family name Singh? I had a doctor. I had a couple of them. Okay, a famous name in the Chicagoland area. They live in Oak Brook. When very intelligent. Most are blood doctors, blood specialists. My doctor was Dr. Coochie Pooty, Brook Park Medical. Coochie Pooty. He dressed like 1970s, and that was in the 90s and 2000s. Okay, the Saturday Night Fever stuff. Coochie Pooty. He was a back doctor. He worked for the insurance companies, but he was a blood specialist. I like the guy. You know, Oak Brook too. They spent India 15 million. Oak Brook, Illinois. Butler International, out golf. I worked the events a long time ago. I was lucky. I knew some people at Manpower. I get triple pay. Don't do nothing. Just make sure that the portable toilets are okay. Okay, yeah, with soap and everything, toilet paper. And I watch the golf. I got the VIP thing. I go anywhere. So that's I'm not a golfer. Okay, I wanted to be. Oh, I forgot my balls. Okay, I only wanted my putter polished. Okay, we go to some golfing events. You buy the tickets and Cicero and stuff. They got girls over there too. Sometime, sometimes the putter gets polished. Okay. Oh, you know, it's a fundraiser now for political parties. They're fun too. Okay. They have 52 cards too, and you cut the deck. $5 a card. Don't invite the priest, okay? If you do, bring him to the other side. Okay. Welcome to the real world. Okay. Okay. So, hi, Donald. Okay. Yeah. Sorry I was rude.
Send a message to Eddie.
Listen.
Sorry, and then
Yeah. Yeah.
for the coffee.
Yeah. Commend you very much. Yeah, for the coffee. But when he walks away that way, you see a psychiatrist, Eddie. You're a twin like Ronnie Woolwickers. I said the story about that. Yeah. With the rude stuff. You know, only come. You know, only come. Yeah. To bring coffee. Come on now. You know how many times you hurt me with that stuff? You know. Yeah, my face is red, isn't it? Probably high blood pressure again. Yeah, my stomach too. Probably. Yeah, okay. I gotta go clean the wound. Yeah, okay. So you got to see one time. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, how I travel. Huh? Okay. Yeah, hi, Dr. C. Okay, remember 7, 8 years ago? Hey, where's the doctor? Still waiting. Okay, what about the non-for-profit guy? Okay, Derek Wing with the scam. Okay, put my face online to collect money. He has a private investment group. Okay, hey, 5,000 not much, but yeah, I lost my airline ticket money that I prepaid for 3 times. You can't trust people. You know, and, always I know they're full of shit, but I just want to see. That's a glutton for punishment. And I got to research that, a glutton for punishment. The glutton, I know a punishment, but there's reasons for everything. I'm still here. Understand? Okay? It's that. Okay? Okay, see my hair? Here today, gone tomorrow. I got a permanent wave. A wave goodbye. I used to get a perm. Okay? Okay? It's that. I don't know what Twitch is. We can help one another. You know, I actually, they're making new laws. They report now, because the medicine price, I know India was making a lot of medicine. If they ever get the prices down, India, Vietnam, I like to work with. My friend Eddie lived there for a long time. He got his legs longer, about this much. Well, what pain he was through. He's taller now. I wouldn't recommend that. That's superficial. But he's hurting now. No, we can go globally. You know. Okay, you got a good country. I want to do things globally for business and for personal. You want to travel Vietnam, USA, no problem. Okay, a close dear friend of mine, recent friend, he's a legitimate attorney. Okay, he lives in Moscow. He's going through some issues right now. We all do. You know how many lawyers are messed up and doctors that are messed up? You know how many doctors that I know? They go to church in the morning and they don't like people. Okay, in Vietnam, Mexico, they told me USA, a gynecologist, and a gynecologist. Look what I got on my mind. Okay, not gynecologist, the cancer doctor. The cancer doctor, I can't think right now. Okay, the cancer doctor. It's going to eat me up. I know what it is. My mother died, God rest her soul, cancer. She should have never died. That's a story in itself. Blue Cross Blue Shield, the state of Illinois, father worked for. $2 billion spent. Okay, 31 years ago. Yeah. Okay, and 2 African doctors she went with. Not prejudiced, no big deal. But they kept canceling and canceling. You're 60, 61. Okay, you're a smoker. Okay, you got to go for your tests and everything. And she said she wasn't feeling so good. Well, you wait 6 months. Guess what? Your hip breaks. Then all of a sudden you got stage 3 cancer and you're at McNeil Hospital in Berwyn with an Italian guy that's a butcher. Okay, lucky you didn't disappear. Okay, University of Chicago said how horrible you was a doctor. Okay, you don't put rods in. Okay, lung cancer goes to your brain or goes to your hip. Take out the hip right away. That's that. Hit it with the chemo. Put a new hip in, maybe everything's okay. How you guys made my mother suffer. Okay, my Aunt Ruthie. Okay, and Miss Starry's dead now. Ailman. Yeah. Let me tell you, she would have got that doctor, she knew. The final stage, University of Chicago, man, she begged them, please give her the shot, give her the shot. How my mother suffered. But she ended up dying in Cicero at the nursing facility. Her best girlfriend, Crazy Patty, okay, was there. Didn't even recognize her. Get out, just suffer. Hey, Rabbi Victor Merrillman. Okay, there's a Jewish guy over here, Saigon, full of shit. River Forest, Illinois. I had good reporter Rabbi Victor Barrowman. Okay. It was a long time ago. I couldn't even get Hanukkah stuff. And the New York Jews over here, fuck them. Okay. Michael and stuff, the attorney. Yeah, I helped you too. You knew nobody. Nobody liked you. Okay, look, I helped you too. Couldn't even get holiday candles, matzah crackers. Saigon. Bullshit people. Well, guess what? I'll make my own matzah. That's it. Make my own pizza too. Okay. I gave them Roman bread. You know that? How could you be a Catholic and you don't eat Catholic food? What a moron. Okay. Unbelievable. Not even Jewish food. Things are about the food, the drink, the culture. Okay, the celebration. I leave the Christmas tree up because I like it. Every day's Christmas. Okay? That's that. Okay. See you again. Yeah, contact me. My information's on there. Okay. And please share. Okay, thank you very much, India. Okay, see you again. I don't know how to turn this off, but we'll try. Okay. I'm not creating no post. I guess maybe I'll create a post. Just want to turn this thing off. Okay, bye-bye. Hang apply. I'm hitting the button. I want to look good.